Good morning, children. This is 5th standard English class. Open your reader, block number 5, the story of flying Robert. Okay, today we are going to look for the action that happened in the poem. Action means what? Verbs. Action words means verbs. Which all are the verbs the author has used in the poetry that we are going to see. Okay. Meanwhile, if you remember the rhyming words and rhyme scheme, right? Very good. So, shall we start with our topic, that is using past and present tense? See the first 5 lines, children. When the rain comes tumbling down in the country or the town, all good little girls and boys stay at home and mind their toys. In this, which type of tense? Tense means present tense or past tense or future tense. Which tense they have used? Present tense. Why? Because can you see comes? Comes is in present tense. Stay is in present tense. Mind is in present tense. Pours is in present tense. Okay. Now in the same line, thought. Thought is again past tense. From here I am going to read this. Robert thought, no one know when it pours, it is better out of doors. Rain did, and in a minute Bob was in it. Here you see him, silly fellow, underneath his red umbrella. What a wind! Oh, how it whistles through the trees and flowers and thistles. It has caught his red umbrella. Now, till here we have studied, right? We are going to see which type of tenses, action words are there over here. One is thought is past tense. In this, what is the action? Any action word is there? No. Rain it did. Did is past tense. Was is an action, is a past tense word. Caught, it is an action and it is in past tense. Okay. Now see the next lines. Now look at him, silly fellow, up he flies to the skies. No one heard his screams and cries. Through the clouds the rude wind bore him. Now in this, what all are the action words? Do you find any action word here? Look. Now look at him. Next, flies, skies. These all are actions, children. Screams. Do you know the meaning of scream? In your class, when you are in school, in your class, you will be screaming with your friends, right? If teacher is not there. Cries, present tense. Through the clouds, the rude wind bore him. No action. There is no action in this line. Coming to the next. And his hat flew on before him. Soon they got to such a height. Here, flew is a action. And it is the past tense of fly. Got is an action. Okay. Next. They were nearly out of sight, and the hat went up so high that it nearly touched the sky. No one ever yet could tell where they stopped or where they fell. Only this one thing is plain, Bob was never seen again. Now, see in this line, any past tense? No. Any action is there? Went and past tense. Under that is nearly touched. Again, this is also action in past tense. Stopped, action in past tense. Fell, action in past tense. Was, action in past tense. Okay, so the author used tenses also. The author used tenses also. That too, only past tense and present tense, because till now we have learnt only past tense and present tense. This all I have written in a piece of paper, children. Just check here. See, in first 5 lines comes stay, mind, pours. present tense. Next lines, did, was, caught, taught, past tense. In the next lines, 14 to 18 lines, flies, skies, screams, cries, present tense. And in the remaining lines, flew, got, went, touched, stopped, fell, was. And these are in past tense. Okay. Now, can you tell me why do you think the poem switches between past and present tense? The author can write full poem in past tense or full poem in present tense. Can you tell me why do you think the poem switches between past and present tense, and what is the difference between these four parts? What is the difference between these four parts? The first four lines tell about a rule, children. If you see the reader, the first four lines tell you about the rule. Yes? And they say what good children usually do. What good children usually do? They will stay at home and mind their toys, right? Whenever it rains, they stay inside the house. These are in present tense. And lines 5 to 8 talk about what Robert thought. The next lines they had given about what did Robert think, what Robert thought and did. What did he thought? No, we should not stay at home when it rains, he thought. And what did he do? Rain it did, and in a minute Bob was in it. That means he went outside in the rain. Yes? They are telling about something that happened in the past. And in this line, here you see him, silly fellow. In this ninth line, the poet is talking to us. Here you see, that means he is telling us to see what Robert is doing. That means the poet is talking to us. He is telling us to look at the picture and see things in it. He is telling us to look at the picture and see things in it. These lines are in present tense because we are looking at the picture now. About this. Now look at him, silly fellow. See, again these are in present tense, right? And this, after 15th line, the poet talks about what had happened to Robert. What happened to Robert? He flew and he got to such a height. He went up so high, touched the sky, stopped or where they fell. So he is talking everything what had happened to Robert, and no one heard him. His hat flew, he was never seen. It switches back to past tense. Okay, children. Now, one more question I'll ask you. Does present tense always mean a thing happening now in the present? Once again, I am asking, present tense always mean a thing happening now? Which is, whenever I am talking about present tense means it is only about now what we are doing. We can also use present tense to talk about things that are always true. Not only presently what we are doing, but all the true things which are happening, they are also considered as present tense only, children. Hope you understood present tense and past tense. Now open your workbook, children. S3. There, what we are going to do, we are going to use exaggeration to make our own story, funny story. Okay, open your workbook. Open block number 5, S3 children. Write today's date 23 9 2020 using past and present tense. Using past and present tense. See the first question over here. Look at your notebook. Presently, we are not there in school, so I am directly doing this for you. Write about what happened to the silly character who didn't follow the rule. We are here, we are going to write one of the funny story. Okay, and it it should have a rule, and what happens if we won't follow the rule. Everything it should be mentioned in this. Okay, and what he asked us to be sure to use verbs in the past tense. Okay. Character name I took as Billy Bad Breath. Next, rule. What is the rule? That he never brushed his teeth. He never brushed his teeth. Next question is, what happened to the character? Here I started writing children, but place is not sufficient. So I have completed that over here in this paper. If you can see, I am going to read out what happened to the character. Billy Bad Breath ate garlic for every meal. Garlic for breakfast, garlic for lunch, garlic for dinner. Do you know what is garlic, children? In Telugu, we'll call it as allam, and in Hindi, adrak. Yes. His breath was so bad that it scared the dogs away. If we regularly eat garlic, how the smell will come, children? And this boy never brushed his teeth, right? Next, he walked down the street one day. Everyone said, "What's that smell?" and ran away. Next, Billy Bad Breath was sad, full stop, but he said, comma, "I will never brush my teeth." One day, his family moved to a new town. Billy had to ride the bus every day. By the time the bus reached school, most of the children had fallen ill because of Billy's bad breath. When you write Billy's apostrophe S. One day, the bus driver almost got into a crash because of it. Full stop. Your bad breath is dangerous, Billy, said the principal. Brush your teeth or you will be walking to school for the rest of the year. So, Billy Bad Breath finally brushed his teeth. Is it clear, children? Parawise I'll show you once again. So by this we have completed our S3 children. Tomorrow we are going to see with our classwork. Be ready with your classwork in the next class. Tomorrow, in essence, next class. Be ready with your classwork books. Okay. Thank you.